me, then fuck you. If you hate me, then
Got me!
Hey guys, I'm FBI Sarah and welcome to my channel. I'll be doing an array of things here, one of which will be asking you guys to think critically, and that's exactly what we're going to do here today. So, SSSniperwolf has been under fire for quite some time now, and I'd like to discuss a side of this whole controversy that I don't think anyone is talking about. One of the accusations against SSSniperwolf has been that she is faking her gameplay. So, my first question to you guys is, are you really watching her for the gameplay? Or are you watching her because you enjoy her other content and you're entertained by her? Another hot topic has been SSSniperwolf denying that she is the young woman in these risque photos that have been circulating. I'm just gonna sip my tea on that, but I will say this. It's safe to say that we all did things as teens or young adults that make us look back like,
Hey, younger self, quick question, what the fuck?
and don't deny it. We've all been there. And chances are, you'd rather not associate yourself with those things. It's not a good reason to lie about them. It's not a good reason to say, oh, that wasn't me. However, maybe I can understand why she would want to lie about that. She probably isn't so happy about people seeing her like that right now. I don't know. I could be wrong, but maybe she's not comfortable with people seeing her body in that way. Maybe she's not comfortable with the way that she looked back then, and she just doesn't want those images circulating. And it is a violation of her privacy to some extent. In my opinion, even if she had put those out there herself, if she didn't want them to continue circulating, you know, it was probably a bad decision on her part back then, and she's trying to backpedal now. I can get it. Now, that notion of not wanting to be exposed reminds me of some commentary that Paris Hilton had in a documentary that recently came out on Netflix, and Paris was talking about how her sex video had gotten out and she had felt like that was basically the end of things. She was mortified. She was embarrassed. She was ashamed that not that people saw her differently, but that people saw her physically in that way. She didn't want that out there. And I kind of feel like maybe this could be the same scenario here. However, the difference is that that didn't end Paris Hilton's career. When it comes to YouTube though, YouTubers can just be thrown away in the blink of an eye. Everything that they have built for however many years, people can just decide to stop liking them, and like that, all of a sudden the internet is over them and they become nothing. For some inexplicable reason though, we hold YouTubers to a different standard than we do any other type of entertainer, and that's what makes them so much easier to dispose of. Why do we do that? Do we care about the SSSniperwolf accusations simply because we're inherently drawn to drama? I mean, maybe we just naturally don't want to focus on our own problems, and so we seek out drama on a platform like YouTube. It takes us away from our own issues, and it gives us something to be passionate about, something to stand for or against. Now, don't get me wrong, I completely understand wanting to trust your favorite YouTubers. It makes sense. Let me ask you this. Do you trust your favorite actors? Do you expect them to be just as honest and transparent as you expect YouTubers to be? I'm guessing the answer is no. And no one seems to acknowledge that we have this difference in standards. No one is asking why. I am about to blow your minds. Now, could that reason be as simple as the fact that it feels like they're talking to you through the lens? Could it be as simple as the fact that on YouTube, you're being looked at and it feels direct when these people are entertaining you. So, if that's the case, then does it make it a personal betrayal of trust when a scandal like this happens or lies come out? Back to the transparency of entertainers. Let's talk about Dr. Phil. He doesn't tell you. Yes, sometimes there are follow-ups, but most of the time he isn't telling you how he's helping these people after the show. Is he providing them counseling? Is he doing this or that? We don't know. But it seems more likely to me that maybe he just has these viewers to provide us with entertainment. That seems a little bit dirty to me and not so transparent as someone who's supposed to be a mental health counselor or whatever he is. I don't even know if he's a real doctor, but that's beside the point. Now, let me talk to you about the show Catfish. They are definitely not transparent or upfront with us, but we still watch that show. Now, on Catfish, in every episode, it's this question of, oh, are they going to pick up the phone? Are we going to be able to find out who they are? Are they going to actually show up when we go to try to meet them? But they actually have both parties sign contracts before they agree to film. So, in other words, they have contacted the Catfish before the show. They already probably know who they are exactly because they're signing contracts. That's not what I would call transparency, but do we still love that show? Is that not something that will be forever memed and loved and appreciated? Even though they're not being truthful, we still find it entertaining. Now, the last part of this is about the comments and tweets that SSSniperwolf has made. There is absolutely no way to dispute the fact that they were all just despicable. The ones that people are talking about right now, I won't beat around the bush. She said some really, really nasty things. Cringeworthy as fuck. You know, and there's no way to excuse that. And that's not what I'm trying to do here. But I want you to think about how, for example, I heard that Jim Carrey is just a huge dick in person. That he's totally 100% unpleasant to be around just in real life. But am I still gonna laugh at Ace Ventura the next time I see it on TV? Yeah. Do we have to agree with the type of person someone is to be able to appreciate their talent and enjoy their work as entertainment? Are we not able to indulge in someone's art if they're actually like a douchebag away from that? So, moral of the story is, SSSniperwolf may fake her gameplay, she may lie about her past, and maybe she's not the most pleasant of people. But do her videos entertain you? Why is it so popular to blast YouTubers the second that they slip up? Why are we so drawn to that? Why do we feel the need to do that as a society? Within the YouTube culture, why is that such a necessity? Why is that the norm? Why do we care so much about that, but we wouldn't bat an eye if we heard that our favorite singer or our favorite actor was a total dickbag in real life? Why is that? I'd like to hear from you guys in the comments. Why do you think that is, that we're like that? And what do you think about these other theories? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have something to add? And I will say, I don't feel like I am totally right in saying these things. I am just trying to think about a different side of this, and that's what I want you guys to do, is think about some other aspects to this that nobody's talking about. And oftentimes, when it comes to subjects like this, if it's not being talked about, it's just swept under the rug, you know? So let's talk about it. Down in the comments below, let's start a discussion. That's what I want out of this. And I'd really appreciate if you guys could subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, please. This is my first video, and I'm hoping that it's not total shit. And don't forget to turn on the notifications. Alright, till next time. Deuces.